So what is test container? So in this video I will be talking about the test container, why we need it, and also show you one demo which integrates with the Spring Boot application with test container and what are the key takeaways. So what are test container? Test container is nothing, it's just a library that helps you write test for your software by using real containers instead of fake setups or mocks, which ensures that your tests are more realistic and reliable and make your system more robust. Now, why you will love test container and why do you even need this? So, it solves a lot of problems. It solves a problem of the realistic testing environment. When you're testing your application, using fake databases or services can lead to a test that don't match real world problems or scenarios. Where test container comes in a picture, and using this container it provides your test more accurate and similar environment which your application will be running in production. It is consistent across platform. For example, when you're running your application or test in your system or your colleague system or in a CI/CD pipeline, it ensures that everyone will be having the same behavior. It provides also isolation and clean slate for each test. Your each test gets a fresh isolated container, ensuring that no leftover data or side effects are present from other tests. It is also versatile. It can be used for the databases, web servers like message brokers, and etc. Before coming to the key takeaways, I will be showing you one application for which I have created in the Spring Boot, and the language is Java. You can use some other language or in any other framework. So in this I have created a one application which is basically creating the table if it is not existing, inserting those data into the table and getting all those records from this customer table to ensure that it runs properly on our local environment or in a production environment. I have added one dependency which is the PostgreSQL test container dependencies. You can go to their website and check whatever the database dependency, web server dependencies, and the version you want to integrate with. Now in the service test classes, what I have done, I just created the PostgreSQL container. Here you have to pass the Docker image name. Before you haven't basically don't need to pass this Docker image name, but right now it is deprecated. So what it will do, it will pull the images from your Docker, and before all the test, it will start this container, and after all, it will be stopping the test container. There can also be we can also do a lot of optimization, but this is a basic setup which I have done to test the containers. Now you see that the test which I have written here, I am creating the customer table and I'm getting all those records from the test table, and I'm asserting that it has the same size which I have inserted it. Now I will be running this application and you will see that this is Docker host IP address is localhost. It is connected to Docker and it is connected to this JDBC URL for the PostgreSQL. This port is randomly available. Other than that, there are a lot of optimization can be done from the test container, and there are a lot of functionalities is being provided, which I will be covering in the next video. So what are the key takeaways from this? That we can integrate with the real database. It is very ease of use. You just saw that I have added the dependency, I have created the test container, and I am able to test my application. It supports various databases and services. It's just not limited to the PostgreSQL. The environment parity is here, that whatever you will be running on your local or say it will be the same as in the production. And you can integrate with lot of test containers at the same time and run and test all the services or different kind of services at the same time. So, as I was talking about, there are other functionalities being provided by the test container that I will be covering in the next section. Till then, keep learning and keep enjoying.